An Atlanta couple is looking for answers after an Atlanta police officer shot their dog.
The officer was investigating a burglar alarm in the Kirkwood neighborhood just off HOSEA Williams Drive. CBS Atlanta's Harry Samler is live in Kirkwood to sort out what happened.
This is a real tough one for the dog owners because they were out of town in North Carolina when this happened. They were actually on the phone with the pet sitter who was here when that police officer shot the dog. Sierra was a 6-year-old lab. Elizabeth Feichter adopted her and her littermate Molly when they were puppies. They were rescues.
She's a sweet dog, part lab, part retriever, part grateful.
Saturday morning, Elizabeth and her husband were out of town when the house alarm went off. The alarm company called Elizabeth. She called the pet sitter. The pet sitter got to the house about the same time as police.
And I said, why don't I talk to the officer and make sure he knows who you are?
The whole time, Sierra and Molly were inside. The officer was checking the house on the outside, talking to Elizabeth on the phone.
And he said, okay, well, I'm just going to take a look around and make sure everything's okay.
Then the officer went into the backyard while Elizabeth was on the phone with the pet sitter. Somehow, the dogs got out.
And in that moment, there was a strange muffled sound, and then I just heard, oh my God, he just shot her. And it was really hard to hear over the phone because I didn't know what was going on.
Officer L.H. Wagaman told his supervisors that Sierra had her head down and was showing her teeth. He yelled, "Get back," but instead of using his baton or mace, instead of moving to the other side of this fence, the officer shot Sierra twice, once in the head. Seconds later, neighbors rushed over.
And he was kneeling on the ground over the dog, sobbing and stroking her and saying, I don't know what happened, I don't know what happened.
Elizabeth doesn't know what happened either. And as of today, police have made no attempt to explain. We just got hold of an email from City Councilwoman Natalie Archibong, and in it she pretty much says that she's done some research here and that the U.S. Postal Service requires 2 hours of defensive animal training, and the United States Humane Society offers training for police officers. She would like that to happen in this case so that this does not happen again. In Kirkwood, Harry Samler, CBS Atlanta News.